I demand the arrest of a certain Insanius Burbadius.
Burbadius.
But before we can get to any of that nonsense, good evening, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Pot Thursday.
Cheese it.
I punched a Cheez-It today.
Nom, nom, nom.
Just for you. Also, Bert, thank you for the sub and the however many bits that all equals out to. We're going to be starting a new Tinker game.
We are so quiet.
Good, I'll fix that.
Yeah, you can hear us.
I'm working on it, alright. Though the pot thinks the thoughts of the pot are far thorough. So like him! I'll make it look like him did. So, Yonder and I, well, mostly me, I've been watching Death Note again.
So hang on, your voice, when it reaches certain peaks, the mic does not pick it up at all.
What is happening? OBS.
It sounds okay when we're talking normally.
Why are you designed to ruin my existence tonight? Let me go ahead and fix it. Y'all never, I have a limiter on it. That's Rio's fault. Think about it. Put in a, get rid of that. Get rid of that. If I'm gonna make your ears bleed, you need to understand that's what you're coming in here for. Also, speaking of Rio,
yes.
Understand that he was playing this game because he never finishes anything ever.
Well, no, he finished the last one.
He never finished the last case. Was I not there?
Oh yeah, I don't think you were there. I remember they were going through all of their goodbyes. And then Maya leaves.
Yeah, there was a case after that.
Yeah, I don't think he ever started that one.
No, he did. He 100% did.
Okay.
You don't remember Hot Lunchbox Lady? Or the Cowboy Detective?
Don't remember any of that.
Huh. But yeah, Rio never finished Phoenix Wright. He still hasn't finished Honey Pop. He hasn't. Mark Player has.
I don't blame him for not finishing Honey Pop.
I mean,
Honey Pop 1 is like okay to get through. Honey Pop 2 is getting pretty hard to watch.
Whatever Rio rejects, I will wholeheartedly accept into every fiber of my being, including Honey Pop. The date is August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. The music is so good in this game. Honey Pop 1 is not art form. Honey Pop 2 is meh.
Yeah.
Boy, am I nervous.
Right! So I was waiting for it to show up on the thing. Let me
I was gonna say, Yonzer, are you up for voice acting? Because I'll do all the voices.
I'll tell you what, everything sounds okay for now. Can I steal one of your earbuds?
You sure can. This music is phenomenal in the Phoenix Wright series, by the way. So, for what the Professor Layton series to Yonzer is, the Phoenix Wright series is the me.
Which one's this one?
I bloody love the Phoenix Wright series so much.
Oh my gosh, Rio's playthrough of it was like, it wasn't my first exposure with it, but it was my first time seeing the full game, and it was freaking
It is so good.
10
out of 10 game. Absolutely. Love it. Yeah. Every single moment in the first game is phenomenal.
I got Cheez-It.
The second game is, it's okay. It has its shortcomings. Third game is pretty good. So is this all just set up for Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, right? Of course it is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We're going to keep bouncing back and forth between games.
Right.
And then
gotta break up the monotony of it.
And then eventually we'll hit that. Oh, hiya, Chief.
Yes, I am your chief. Dude, I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed.
Don't know why you give her this voice.
The court records! Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I'm impressed.
Also, I want you to know that the very legitimate hardware that I'm playing this game on, the screen capture looks a lot better on the stream end than it does on my end. Because on my end, it's a little bit more blown up. So,
right, it looks weird.
So the pixels are a little bit, booba. What is she wearing?
It's clearly a tunic.
Right? You would not wear that to a court of law.
No. Well,
in this game.
Some thoughts might in real life.
In this game.
It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Sure did. I sure like this character. She seems interesting in winning. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Or, please. Yes.
No, nothing bad happens. She actually stays throughout the game.
She stays in the whole series. What are you talking about? Actually, I kind of own my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. It's not even spoilers. Do you count things that appear in trailers as spoilers?
I guess not.
In the third game, you play as a young Mia.
Oh, cool.
You see her, I think it was her very first court case. You play as her.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can.
I have to keep reading the name in the corner because I forget, because like it's not color-coded or anything.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything is all over!
This is Mr. Woods. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Oh, that's back.
That's him. Death, despair, ooh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. Death, despair, ooh.
Death, despair, ooh. Unless.
Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I am free to die.
I'm free to die.
He definitely has Surfer Bro voice. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. This is what happens when you simp too hard. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Nick. The person that gave her the most bits.
You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person that gave her the most bits. You stop. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Since we are in a court of law, after all, and we are specifically on trial for you.
Right.
Of course they say it's you.
Mr. Butts.
By the way, notice how I spelled the title of this episode. Reason being, which did not allow me to write Himbeau in the title. Don't know why. Himbeau's a statement of endearment. I too wish to be a Himbeau. They would not let me do it. And for a moment, I thought I got shadow banned because of it. That was not the case. My computer was just being big dumbs.
Okay.
That's a lot of bells.
These are like donation thingies.
Don't mind me if I look over to my left. Yonzer's playing the Animal Crossing update that I still can't play because I'm poor and can't afford a cat. Oh, I thought it was a law joke, like Bureau. No, Yonzer told me to spell bow in the French way.
Yeah, he was like, I can't write Himbeau, so I put, spell it the French way, because then you get because then it's doubly endearing. Because you're calling them handsome, too.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm an ace attorney. My first case is a fairly simple one.
Oh, that's good.
The young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky Sap Danny.
Blood warning.
Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school.
My best friend.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. How? One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. How old are you people?
They're like in their 20s, aren't they?
Mia is 27.
And like Phoenix is like
Chief attorney, I pay and co. My boss, and a very good defense attorney.
23. Okay, yeah. So
You've known each other since birth? The defendant in this case, a likable guy who was my friend in grade school.
I mean.
The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Attorneys do not get badges. So
in this world, they do.
So when I was younger, is it Larry or Harry? Whichever.
It's Larry.
Whichever you prefer. When I was younger,
it's Laramie.
This game was one of the reasons why I wanted to get into law as a profession.
And then you realized that it wasn't anything like this.
And then I realized it was nothing like this, and it was actual bullshit. So I didn't. Now I'm here, desperately looking for another job, because my current job is going to fail me and eventually. Bro, give me more subs. Give me more bits. Come on.
No. Bradley, no.
Only one.
Bradley, no.
Only one of us in this relationship is allowed to be financially responsible.
Verb, we're very thankful for what
you gotta
give
do
us.
this for me. Disclaimer, this is a joke. Please do not do this.
We're very thankful for what you give us, but there's no obligation to
Communities are accurate to real life. Who knew? Not the United States government, that's for sure. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Brad, please back up! That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. I get paid tomorrow, so stream then. That's Rio's Day!
I'll stream then, but you can't give me anything.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2.
I'm sorry, Wilbur just called me train wreck yogurt parfait. Train wreck yogurt parfait. This is Tango Snowboarding. Is reporting Tango Snowboarding.
Did they get new things to call you?
I don't know. I haven't been to Harv's Island in a while.
Train wreck yogurt.
Train wreck yogurt parfait.
The court of law is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
You're not my prosecution. Where's the husbando?
No, he doesn't show up till the third game.
Oh.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Most unorthodox.
Liquidation, excuse me.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. The word tango has been ruined. I either think of soda or Minecraft.
Really? Soda.
I think Minecraft would be my first go. I've heard of tango soda.
Yeah, Tango is in. I don't know. Fago is what I think of when I think of.
Alright, what's the paying digital up there? He's 52 years old. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Alright, Phoenix. That's Phoenix's words, by the way.
Yeah, those are his words.
He's just talking shit at this point. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your claim. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your prejudice. Yes, Your Honor. Mill. Hand shaking, knees weak, mom spaghetti. This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Phoenix Wright. Larry Butts. Or Mia Bai.
It's like an episode of Dora the Explorer.
But which one do I pick?
Mia Butts Wright.
Mia Wright's Butts? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Top one. Too late. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine.
Is he like a microphone? Correct!
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. You, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Top one. It's, wait. Uh-oh.
Verb really likes to be top.
No, Verb's a top? I would have never guessed. No way! I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
Nope.
Look at my tits! Gosh, look at these things! You don't even know the victim's name! It's not tits, I'll tell you that!
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. Verb, please. I just forgot. Temporarily
forgot. I think I feel a migraine coming on. You should get that looked at. It's hereditary. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court records. Touch the court records button to check at any time, okay?
So, the real OGs for the Radical stream. The real OGs.
The real OG.
You know that I played this first episode on stream before. And we sure fucking love our court record.
How long did you have?
Oh god, that was like 2 years ago.
Often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. The court records won't press.
She's begging me. Who? What's your answer? Who is the victim in this case?
Me.
Burbs at the top one. Mia Fey. Mia Fey?
Sorry. What? How could I be the victim?
I'm just foreshadowing.
Right. Sorry,
Oh,
I was
right. Sorry. It was the first thing that popped in my head, and
oh, fucking button. Remember to use it when you're on a pitch.
let me ask that one again. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Can I do it again? Do I get a different answer?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't.
Cinderblock.
Cinderblock. Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinderblock? The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright.
You're all victims of ill-conceived naming.
Well,
Your name is Judge.
His name is fucking Winston Payne! Look at his face!
If you forget something, just touch the court records button to help you remember. A mistaken court question is. Not if I have save states.
No.
What?
You heard me. The victim's name is Cindy Stem.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was poisoned.
Really, no.
Oh, right. Wasn't she poisoned by poison? She was poisoned by poison. Chief, help me out.
Check the court records. The court records. The court records.
Freaking stab Phoenix. Jeez, give the guy a break. Damn, why does this look like trash GBA game that was originally on the GBA?
It was originally on the GBA.
She was strangled, obviously. Right.
And strangled with a statue.
She was strangled, wasn't she?
I suppose you could strangle somebody with a statue.
Me is 1,000% done with my shit.
Please tell me that was you talking to yourself.
If you wish to hang yourself, Mr. Wright, jeez, you're welcome to, but not inside my good lord. Goodness. I suppose there's something to do, but give you another try. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Rhea, play more Honey Pop.
No, Rio, please don't. Spare
She was
yourself.
struck once by a blunt object.
Alright. Alright.
You've answered all my questions, so I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
Even though you
There's
answered them
much
all
more.
wrong.
Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Also, Jesus fucking Christ, Judge, way to call me out. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Sorry, I was busy playing Write the 5-page paper for 2 hours. Should Slender come after you?
Write the 5-page paper.
Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
I bet you didn't know the 8 pages was about finishing your essay.
Right. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker.
Slender's the original Baldy Basics.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record.
Statue added to the court record. Left. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial.
Make me.
That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court, other than this gun I have. Touch the court records button to check the court records frequently.
Oh, I'll touch the button. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? I didn't go to law school.
I didn't go to law school, I just showed up for the one to ask me to.
I mean,
Attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
technically speaking, you might be able to do that, since you're able to,
I think Mrs. Doubtfire,
you can have anyone show up to be your defense.
Yeah. But you do have to abide by court of law, and like not all of it is common knowledge to people unless they went to law school for it.
I don't know how it would also work exactly in a murder case.
Look, if my cousin Vinny taught me anything, you'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Can I give her what's her name's accent and my cousin Vinny?
No. You give that to Maya.
She's a kid though. Let's just hope
The stream is right for bad legal takes on Twitter. I can start a Twitter account called Brad Legal Takes if you want me to.
Brad Legal Takes, but it's all about your legality, not anybody else's.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Bunch, is it not true that the victim you had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy.
Oh, his teeth. Oh my goodness.
We were great together. We were Romeo, Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Anthony.
Oh, Cleopatra got Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped.
More importantly, Phoenix, both the women mentioned there were conniving, manipulative bitches.
Juliet? Juliet? The 12-year-old child?
Manipulative as hell. Started a whole fight between two families.
Cleopatra?
Okay, Cleopatra was 100% manipulative.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. Some people like use it as like a power move and be like, oh, she had to
Oh
go
no,
that way.
100% good for her.
Yeah, because she was like super powerful and then...
I absolutely play as her during Civilization. Because she's the Egyptian leader.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. Wasn't to you anyway.
Mark Anthony gave up the Roman Empire to ban Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
I can't blame him. Is all I can tell you.
Mr. Bunch, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumb?
Although I can't blame him because she was probably also like 12.
I don't know if she was.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
I'm sure.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record.
I don't have those recipes.
She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
She was a pot. She had a huge income.
Bradley.
Look, if this game took place in modern day, she would have had an OnlyFans, is all I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
And sugar mommies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Daddy's sugar. Isn't that candy? They're called sugar babies, but you know.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. I was one of those.
Right, though? Gosh, why is this
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude!
I'm so happy I gave him Surfer Bro voice.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. A fawn. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Objection. Relevance. I guess it's not irrelevant to ask what his current opinion was, but objection, Fifth Amendment.
Alright.
The prosecution is trying to make my client self-incriminate by saying that he had some sort of grudge against the victim.
Bradley?
Yeah?
This is a video game?
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
And nobody cared.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Wait, see what...
Anyway, now that Rio's here, time to throw shade at America with my surface level knowledge. Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh, Lance.
Don't you just love November holidays? In the UK, we celebrate the hoarding of plot to blow up and burn a government building. In the USA, you celebrate the slaughter of innocents and the unfair taking of their land.
That's not what we celebrate, but that is what happened, so I mean...
We celebrate swearing off all nuts from the entirety of November.
All nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, coconut shells.
You're the United Kingdom. Wait! Burp! Wait a minute! Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm not a smart man. Yeah, we don't celebrate that shit.
Some of it.
I'm not a smart man. But weren't all the pilgrims British?
Wow.
Not to say that we didn't, take the idea of colonization and run with it and,
Listen, all I
did
know...
not great things.
All I know is that my ancestors are Italian and Slavic and probably not a part of the original colonizers that came here to ruin indigenous people's lives.
I could trace half my lineage for that. No, I can trace both my lineage. Yeah, no, my lineage is good. We're fine.
Your lineage is good. Yeah, you're from Europe, but like...
Yeah, but I can
your
literally...
family came to Europe like much later after all of that.
I can literally trace my mother's ancestry back to Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I can trace my father's ancestry back to France.
I can trace my ancestry,
Okay, I didn't take history.
I can trace mine through Canada, which I'm pretty sure is what happened.
Ew, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's Shin and She-Dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
My dude.
I'm gonna haunt her ghost.
My dude.
Ghosts can do that, right?
I don't know, I didn't take history. You didn't
BRB.
take it? It was mandatory.
Rio's gathering all of his resources.
Rio has like piles and piles upon notebooks just researching history for fun.
You're gonna get a huge binder full of all this history knowledge that he's gonna just destroy both of us with.
I laugh because I'll tell you later.
Could be.
Could be. Alright then.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yeah, it's quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question.
Now we had to take history or geography, and I hated geography less. I still failed geography. How did you hate geography less?
Less. Well, because it was just, what's this country? That. Wrong answer.
Look,
Try
man,
again.
I'm in complete ass at geometry.
That's
I will take history over geometry any day.
geography.
That too. Rocks, don't know shit about them. Locations, don't know shit about that either. Geometry, that too.
Have a Cheez-It. Hashtag not sponsored.
What could be? We're social eating now. What was that?
Oh no. I just always do that to the camera when we say something stupid.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you?
Go!
Yo.
Well, did you or did you
I
not?
love when I gulp audibly.
Well, maybe I did it, maybe I did it. Uh-oh.
Maybe.
He went. What do I do now? King learning about volcanoes and stuff seemed cool at the time, but the most useful thing I got out of geog class is how to pronounce a weird Icelandic volcano. Not Kilimanjaro?
I forget that Iceland has a volcano.
No, we're gonna stop him from answering again, because again, you know, Fifth Amendment right and all that shit. I'll send him a signal. No.
You tell him straight out.
You will object.
Buddy boo.
Lie like a dog.
Phoenix, this is literally what the
So my problem...
Prosecution does later on.
I love Finch Wright so much.
He's a dumbass.
Not just the character, but the game itself. Often, my line of thinking will not be the specific line of thinking.
You thinking the
My
thinking?
funking. My funks are not always funkin' with the game's funkery.
The awakening of the thinking.
Ia Foko? Ia Fayoko?
Ia Fayoko. Holy cow. Like, what's his name?
Roly Poly?
No,
Holy Coly? Holy Coly, Roly Poly, Holy Moly?
Finn McCullen. Remember Finn McCullen?
Yeah, but he was Irish.
Finn McCullen. Sorry, it's Cucullen.
Yeah. Me trying to tell Larry Butts to stop answering is not the same as me telling him to fucking lie. Under oath.
Under oath.
Those are very two different circumstances.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
Have some Cheez-Its.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Oh, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery.
Sorry to hear work suck, Burb. If you need to rant about it, by all means.
It's alright, I've been having mental breakdowns for like past 3 weeks because of work. Which is why I'm looking for a new job, unless all of you want to make me the hugest bigly streamer.
The biggest himbo.
You see, fellas, like King Agaroth.
Agamath.
King bad at math.
No. Sorry, King. If he's still going with the big dick, can we rate him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who's a wonderful human being, completely fantastic person. He's nothing compared to... He's British. I know that half my audience is English.
Yeah, well, yes, we all speak English here.
I'll stab you.
Do it. You won't.
I won't.
Loser.
I won't.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the hell I was ranting about at this point. Order in the court, most unorthodox. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Yeah, there's something to rant about. I just twisted my ankle and I had to take some serious painkillers just to make it through the day. Oh my
gosh, I'm sorry.
Y'all ever see those photos that Yonzer took of her ankle?
No, don't.
It was bad, man.
It was bad. How bad is it twisted? Like, can you walk on it at all? I couldn't walk on my foot for like 3 months. I couldn't walk at all.
It was bad.
I didn't even go to the hospital. I just had to. I didn't have insurance, so I was just like, well, got a walking stick.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Soy to the scene. Mr. Soy, you sell newspaper subscriptions and that newspapers.
Oh yeah, newspapers, yes. Saw it. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw in the murder.
Part of me's like, should I do any voices? You know, and then the other part of me's like, well, I'm eventually gonna have to do like 80% of the cast again, like we did with Delta Root. So
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw him entering an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. And then ate her corpse.
Why, excuse me.
I quailed and quailed? Quailed? Hi, Wig. Evening, everybody. I know I can count on your support for my 15-hour extra live stream on Saturday, right?
When's Saturday? Because I will do it.
I work, but I'll be there. It's not too bad. It just sends enough pain to almost put me to the floor every few steps. I did manage to work out a weird walk that hurts less often.
So, what you're gonna want to do,
Herb,
is you're gonna want to tie it. You're gonna want to wrap it so that it's almost immobile, but not enough so that you can't stretch it every once in a while.
Getting out through like 1 a.m.
Also, ice and heat help. Mostly ice.
I'll be able to pop in for some of it because I'll be at work handing in my resignation. Maybe. Maybe. Quailed? You quailed it, right?
Quail? I guess so.
I found myself unable to go inside. I called the police immediately. Over the phone, their apartment wasn't working.
I have an ankle support, but I gotta make it tighter.
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
helps
I
make
remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
What time zone? Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
PS1, PS2 games for 15 hours, lol.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that.
Incidentally, what was the phone of the victim from Purple
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Our phone's supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
This game came out in fucking 2005, by the way.
I thought you said
EDP
1.
until
I thought you
1:59
said
a.m.
2001.
I think the original came out in 2001.
Okay.
The remake, the actual DS version came out in
Okay.
2005.
You found that Mr. Saw used one of those, and Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout added to the court record. No, that's right. Yes, Your Honor?
Yes.
You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? I didn't go to lawyer school. What are you talking about?
Oh God, Phoenix, I hate you. All right.
All right,
This
right.
is right, and the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to be right. Why, you expose the lies. That's what she said. You expose the lies in the testimony of the witness gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Lies. Your client is innocent, right?
Hell no! I saw him commit the murder! I helped him do it!
Your client is innocent, right? No, I'm right. He's Buds.
This table.
Good luck with that. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or your client is really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
I thought those were upside down exclamation marks for a second. I thought, whoa, we switched copies for a minute there. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. The court records! Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
I hate Contra.
First, find the contradiction between the court records and the witness's testimony.
Rio's not here. I could be a...
Rio's probably here.
Play Contra. Don't tell Rio. We never played Contra.
Don't tell Rio. I didn't know Contra existed until it was done quick. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it. Rub it in the witness's face like an old sock.
What's Contra?
What's Contra?
You're so young.
Cook up a storm.
Verb, does the phrase up, down, left, right, B, A start mean anything to you?
I mean, everybody knows what that is. Let's be real here. Touch the court records button to point out contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination. Because I know the Konami code. Well, that's the game it's from.
That's the game of the shoes, though. I'll press you for everything, because again, I'm not Rio, so I'm gonna press everything into the window.
Brad, you press everybody's buttons and never.
I will press everything every single time.
Are you Grian?
Yeah, the Konami code gives you 30 lives of Contra, because Contra's hard as balls.
That's funny.
Is a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I found it odd you wouldn't take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like, he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
Don't you get a health bar later? I don't believe so. I believe in Contra you die with one hit.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
How do you know what those words are now? When did you suddenly become a lawyer?
When did you suddenly become a lawyer? Whenever you read the court records.
If Phoenix Wright, I mean. Yes, it does change to a health bar in the later games.
Oh, I get you.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's just exclamation points in the first one. I don't know why.
First game.
Reason why the exclamation marks make sense, because whenever you're yelling objection, there's an exclamation at the end of it, it makes sense. It's basically how many outbursts you're
I already
allowed.
said I'd never heard of Contra. I was gonna mention it, but we were like already into the next section of the scene here.
Of course, when the witness means that the man you saw looks suspicious, so what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Alright, we've already all seen this. About to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. That's incorrect, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
blood loss was different.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Are you positive, my darling?
So, in the DS version of Phoenix Wright, DS came with a microphone. You were able to actually yell objection into your DS.
So I always love stuff like that.
You were able to yell the 3 fake Phoenix yells: hold it, take that, and objection into the microphone.
So your parents heard you doing this, and they're like, "What the hell is he doing?"
So I tried to do it, and it was one of the reasons why I wanted the game so bad, because I thought that was cool.
But your mic was broken.
My mic was broken because I was charging my DS one day out and I'm back, blue screen. Oh, that's you good?
That's a rip. Oh, you okay?
I was charging my DS in the dining room at the time.
Is that when your dog?
And that's when my dog decided to chew on it because, she was a puppy.
Oh.
Love that dog so much. I miss her every day.
Oh. I had that DS for a really long time after we first broke up.
I never gave you that DS.
Well,
I probably still have it somewhere.
or no, maybe you left it at my house, and we never got it back to each other for a month.
Hold on.
Cause I remember, for Brad's mic and Rio's computer. Wait, the actual mic or the DS mic, the DS mic. I know words. Words. The DS mic. Okay, gotcha.
I'll find it.
Sweetheart?
Yeah.
Sweetheart? It's probably in there. It's probably in the 3DS massive chunkin case.
I'll find it.
It's got a Wii sticker on it. Because we strong together.
Weeb strong together.
Weeb strong together. Bird, activate your weeb energy with me.
I don't think it's in here.
Is it not? My Game Boy Advance is in there, right?
Yeah, and you have charging stands in here.
I getcha.
Hold on. I'll dedicate maybe another 10 seconds to this.
This one's mine.
Also, I still have the original Game Boy Advance with the
Oh, holy moly,
with
that's
light attachment on it.
Oh, wait, this one's mine. Oh, I have two. I remember. I have my 3DS and my DS Lite. It's probably down there. No, you go on the other side. You went on the wrong side, mister.
There is no wrong side.
There's the wrong side. It's over there. Is it in there? That actually might be your other DS. Your Mario one.
Yeah, it's the actual good one.
We'll find it. I don't know why we're looking for it now. I'm wearing Christmas jammy. Okay.
Nope, that's my DSi.
That's your DSi. Oh, right. That thing broke ages ago.
Oh, that still works.
No, I thought the screen on it. Oh, maybe the screen on your Wii one broke.
Oh, no.
Because I remember you were playing it, and then the screen turned into bars, into colorful rainbow bars.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough search for that. I give up on that. I'll find it eventually. I'll post a picture of it in Discord eventually. Bro, why are you opening up an incognito tab?
I asked him to activate his Weeb energy with me.
Oh, okay. I'll find it eventually. Just not right now. It was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly. His first name's Frank. Get it? His first name's Frank. And I'm saying frankly. See.
But his middle name's not, his name's not Lee.
I find it hard to believe.
Burger, man.
Ugh, I want food. Go get food.
Go get food. You want us to buy you food?
Please. I've already done that for one of my Discord friends.
Hmm?
I've already done that for one person in Discord.
We have to do it for everybody at least once.
Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Goodness. His objection.
It's extraordinary. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body of Olivia? No takeaway places are open. I have cash but nowhere to eat.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What do you have? What do you have in the kitchen? I can give you recipes to try. Like simple, really simple recipes.
You don't have any, like, 24-hour gas stations or anything you can't go to?
He might not.
I know that food's not desirable, but you can get something.
He might not, just because it's,
Scotch restaurant called McDonald's.
It's the UK, and they actually close their shit.
Yeah, how dare you not be a slave to consumerism,
right?
And actually close your stores at the correct time. So for the longest time, our local Walmart were open 24/7.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was insanity. Only since COVID, they cut the hours back down to, human hours. I have some instant noodles. I'm just letting burp.
Burp, you're not lazy. You're just having... You're having that moment where you want to do the thing that you want to do right now. And eating is not that big.
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot.
I looked at the court records.
I'm gonna go make them. Please make them. Please eat something, my darling. That's all you have to do is point out contradictions. Can I have some water?
Lies always beget moron.
Lies always baguette.
Say everyone and their whole story falls apart.
Baguettes are lies.
Okay, lurk time to make food. Do it.
I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? No, I would yell at the judge for giving him so many chances, but he gave me like 6 chances at the start when I was being a freaking moron. So in his defense.
No, you're the defense. I really like this game.
Love her.
You see, when I found the body at the time, there was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it's 3 hours off by it. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm really sorry about the misunderstanding.
Sweetheart, you just said that the power was out.
Oh, I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. That's all right. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, I just remembered something about this game. Not Phoenix Wright. Right! I mean left! You know what to do.
I've got this one. I should have all of them, because it's mine.
I forgot that there was more hairstyles that I unlocked. This is you. I hope you know it. That you're a fucking nightmare. Your face doesn't move with your animation, you monster.
See, this is where the game gets a little stupid.
Oh, this is so cute.
I think it's this one.
I can roleplay Levi Ackerman. I can cosplay Levi Ackerman in Animal Crossing.
Hold it right there.
Hold what right there?
The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
I want to see the handprints and like the cracked desk of Phoenix.
Right.
Like the cracked marks of Phoenix's desk.
I will irk.
I also will irk.
That sounds a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite puzzling on a hot Thursday for puzzle games. Yeah, wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Well, very well, Mr. Solid.
Mr. Solid?
Mr. Solid.
Is what I thought you said.
Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder one. The killer used it to hit the victim.
There was a
That must have been what I saw.
murder.
It's all a clock. I guess that would explain it. The vents may cross-examine the witness. Gladly.
I need to catch a flea. So fruit. Treasure trove.
Can you hear the music increasing in intensity?
Intensitivity.
Intensity.
Intensitivity. Bibbity. Bibbity. Hibbity. Bibbity.
Intensities.
He's shaking his titties.
That's why they're tense.
He looks very tense.
Wait just a moment.
What do you keep pointing at?
He points when he yells objection.
I know he does.
I have to point too, otherwise it doesn't work.
But nobody knows what you're pointing at.
It doesn't matter what I'm pointing at as long as I'm pointing.
You gotta point to the camera so that they can see your point.
Oh, how stupid we are.
Do you understand my point?
The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? How? With your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? This is a court of law, good sir. Good sir.
He's not good.
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
He's a slimy little rat man, you know him.
I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne. As a witness stand, it's really, really strange that Max Payne went on to be a prosecuting attorney. Really, really strange.
As a witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The switch is the neck is a switch.
The neck is a switch? Hope he doesn't have Joy-Con drift.
You're just tilting it and testing it.
Well, he has Joy-Con drift.
That's not the switch I thought you were talking about. But never mind that.
What's wrong with you tonight?
What's wrong with me tonight?
As it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Oh, I see. Well, the murder weapon wasn't hit the clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony?
I'm a clock.
What time is it?
What?
What time is it, if you're a clock? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony, and it's not from that hole he put in the woman's skull he bashed in.
Hold on. That's cool, that didn't destroy anything.
Oh,
That didn't ruin my life, you know, because this is a legitimate hardware that would never, ever, ever, ever fail me.
Brad, we can see your cursor.
Legitimate. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
You do
Clearly,
own these,
a contradiction.
Right? I thought you owned these.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So it's fine.
they're somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Legitimately owned.
I own it.
Oh my god, how are you playing it outside of
Look, man, I own multiple copies. We've had top, we've had Switch. Johnson really has hit rock bottom. Look, man.
Look, man. Listen.
Indeed.
You've only known me for a very small portion of my life.
The witness knew it was clocked because he went into the apartment.
You're
lying.
I went beyond rock bottom and hit bedrock ages ago.
No, we play Owen Java version. I put some food in the microwave. Delicious. What are you making?
What'd you make them?
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
I was gonna say, isn't that what we're gonna do? And then I'm like, oh wait, no, we're gonna go.
Oh yeah? Prove it. I'm gonna have actual food.
Actual foods, we're gonna have steakums.
Actual food. Steakums are delicious. How dare you? Prove I went in there.
My leg's asleep again and
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and shook, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
And the shock of
That
the
was
blow.
that was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Very tricky. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, what would you like for that order?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sod, I watched the opening cutscene. I know it was you.
Goodness, achievement.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless?
Baseless.
Just look at the witness's face.
Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Who didn't strike the victim with the clock?
I never. The clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw.
Are you alright, honey bunny?
Okay.
Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
He's so short.
Yeah.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor.
Your Honor.
You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through it carefully. You mean I need to prove the shit I'm saying? Excuse me, good sir.
Excuse me.
Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now, here in this courtroom. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
So we went into the courtroom at like 9:30. You mean tell me we went through all this in less than 2 hours?
You did it at 9:30?
The trial started at 9:30.
Listen, the court works very fast.
Well, I mean, it's actually in more reason that the court process works extremely fast in this
yeah, it has to.
in this timeline.
Except in later episodes where you have to like delay the court like 4 days.
You only
to
get
get all the evidence.
You only get 3 days.
Right.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this
So,
one.
Mr. Sod, did you see it?
You forgot what to say.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Alright, mister.
He's right. No, I'm right.
What?
Damn it.
Dog.
I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
I like the critical
Yes,
evidence
Your
to
Honor.
support my life.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? Judge, you're not allowed to take sides like that. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod.
His job is to take the side, isn't it?
It's for him to pass judgment,
Pass judgment.
not to
Okay.
necessarily take a side.
Okay.
I guess ultimately he takes a side in the end.
Yeah, it has to in the end. It has to be like, okay, given the evidence, he takes a side, but not, not for
But-
any other biased reasons.
But... So the judge's ruling in a court of law is supreme. I mean, you're able to take a ruling to a... So, how the court system works for you.
Okay.
How the
Here we
criminal
go.
court system works in the United States of America is that you have a initial trial to prove if a long and lengthy trial is even worthwhile.
I get you.
This first initial trial, you are either able to plead guilty or not guilty, and then corroborating evidence is submitted by the prosecution, being like, hey, there's enough evidence that suggests that the defendant did do this. After that, it goes to an actual court with a jury of your peers.
It takes
That
a really long time.
That initial court process, the judge is the ultimate say-so in the decision there. If the defendant decides to plead guilty or whoever decides to drop the charges, that's it. It is done at that level.
Interesting.
So the judge is able to make any decision based off any kind of evidence that exists. So what I'm saying is, it's bullshit that I don't have critical evidence proving anything.
They treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
Mr. Man.
God, I'm killing myself.
Grr, I almost had it.
It's okay, soon I'll be killing myself.
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Guess you're going to jail.
Guess you're going to
There's
jail.
nothing I can do about it now.
Whoops.
Whoops.
He sounds so upset by him. Wah wah. Not so fast, Mr. Sawhit. Sawhit.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, left. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win by thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Wasn't it? It wasn't 3 hours slow. It was like...
It's 9 hours fast.
Yes.
We're not there yet.
I know. Why was the clock 3 hours slow? What? Figure out that reason and you'll have your proof. Right, left?
Right.
Right, left? And you think of a reason as to why the clock would appear slow.
Very curious what happens if I say no. But I don't want to do the whole trial over again.
I know.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it! Nancy?
You must have evidence somewhere in that can prove it, right? Right. No, you're right. Find it and let him have it. You can have
Well,
it.
Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow at the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Sorry.
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock is running slow.
It's your passport.
Take that.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between... Why is that common knowledge for you people?
I guess you could just guess it.
Why would that be common knowledge for you? Why is that something as we all know?
As we
First
all
of all,
know.
as you know, I conducted a raid on the Great Library.
As you all know.
None of you watching are going to understand the reference of a reference that I'm
The
making.
reference of a reference of a reference in a reference.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast.
Gasp.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Blueberry pancakes.
Order, I say.
You guys are
Order,
making food in Animal
order.
Crossing. She's having a good time. It makes me happy.
I'm gonna show it off.
Yeah. We can murder the sea bass now.
You can cook the fish. I hope that they come out with like bug dishes, like chocolate covered crickets or something stupid.
Well, this case was certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and has been taken. Technically speaking, the witness that he called is not his client.
Yeah.
His client is technically speaking in the court of law. Because he's representing the state that this happens to take place in, which is, I think, theoretically supposed to be California.
Mm-hmm.
In San Fran, Tokyo.
San Fran, Tokyo. Yes.
Very well.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an
are?
offense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Fox.
Not guilty.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Woohoo!
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of my courtroom.
Never.
I sleep here. It's my house.
Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sartre let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sartre grabbed the nearest one object he could find. I have culturally appropriated some Indian food from my microwave.
Oh, cool.
Delicious. What do you got, boy?
What do you got?
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. So
What's up?
we went into court at 9:30. That's when the trial started.
Yeah.
By the time we tested the clock, which was near the end of the trial, it was 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's 2:32 as we're exiting the courtroom.
It's fine.
The hell did we do for 3 hours?
The court records!
Phew, still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
Never seen the Chief looking this happy.
It's my boobs. They make me so happy.
He's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. I am boiling the noodles. 4 minutes left until the noodles
Are done.
done. 3
Minutes.
minutes left.
Until the noodles are done.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw,
She's
Nick.
dead, dude.
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean, good. Larry, you're innocent.
My
The
dude.
case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a hoe.
Larry, she was a hoe. She with them thighs. She was on that Patreon. On that OnlyFans. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie. Let me date your boss. Phoenix, let me date your boss. I'm completely over the other woman. Don't mind me. I'm not a womanizer. Stop judging.
Oh no, I couldn't.
You freak.
Freak.
I was the one who got you off the hook.
Okay. Here, take this.
Take this.
It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't that the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yeah, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry, never make that fucking noise again.
Are you sure?
Nick, squeeze me?
Larry, stop talking.
Why is Mia...
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Why is she steadily becoming queen?
She is a little...
Nah,
She is queen.
you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
You don't got simp for me. Oh, I'm just sympathizing. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Right?
You're saying that far too often for it to be a coincidence.
What?
Right.
Right. Don't you have something to show your friend?
I mean, sure, but we're in public.
Something that proves how she felt about him.
Yeah, but we're in public.
His defense attorney pin. Somehow.
Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Let's see. It's the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? Where'd you get that clock?
This is the clock you made for her,
Did
Larry.
he not know that was the...
Well, look, Larry's not too bright either.
Alright.
She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so?
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. She would have to check it into the special carry-on. She'd have to pay extra in order to have it. Where's the Bonham? And I support him.
She'd have to convince them that it wasn't a bomb or something.
His nipples have eyeballs.
That's not those are too close to be his nipples.
He got weird nipples. Well, make of it what you will.
What happened there?
I think it was the blue tube.
Okay.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made it feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. The court records cannot be ignored. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. Especially if you're looking at the court records. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent,
No.
except in this game where we are the protagonists.
Rio, never question anything ever again. How dare you?
All we can do is believe in them. Really hard.
The heart in the defendant.
Heart of the card, the heart of the objection. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Eat, pant. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? Sorry, I thought Phoenix was asking.
I'd rather eat it on a plate, but I mean, if that's all we gotta do.
I have a perfect plate and it's my dad's. Look at these things, the size of dinner plates. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
No bud is innocent.
No butt is innocent.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Unless.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." And I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you got the clock you gave Mia. I didn't know it then. That's a running joke, too, that Phoenix is poor as shit. That he is a broke-ass bitch. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Oh, this thing's infuriating.
They're gonna murder Larry in the next episode.
That's fine.
The end. We did it, guys. You proud of us? A brand new episode has been added. Do we play the next episode?
We save it for next time?
Or do we save it for next time?
It's actually getting picked up. Damn it.
I'd be very surprised if you'd be able to win anything.
I know.
Press start at any time during the game and save your data.
Turnabout sisters.
Yon's decision. Burb says more.
Burb says more? Okay.
Okay, well, we can go for another half hour-ish.
Okay. I'm sleepy.
I do have hunger brewing.
Right. Do you want me to start making that, or?
Bring. We'll do the intro, then we'll call it.
Okay.
Babe.
Hello, this is Maya. This is Maya. Do I gotta do her,
Yeah, you gotta be Marissa Tomei from
my cousin Vinny?
My cousin Vinny.
Yeah, you blend. Hello, this is Maya.
God, that's not her voice at all. But keep going.
Hi, Maya. Mia has a British accent, and Maya's from Brooklyn. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault.
It's my favorite thing ever.
Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Do they have court records in that place? Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. Can you make up some court records? I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Right.
Hang on, I gotta catch this fish. Okay, I caught the fish. Sharp as always.
Like a knife.
There's a lot of buzz about the up-and-coming trial. I'm gonna make that joke. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. You've corrupted me. Gotcha. So, what is it? What is it this time? It's a clock.
Is this legal for Mia to do, by the way?
I don't know.
She's been giving my evidence for trials to hold on for safekeeping. Is that something that police should have?
I don't know, man. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not some little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Is it evidence, or is it the clock that Butts gave her?
She hides evidence inside the clock.
Oh, I getcha.
Which you're not supposed to know that till later, but you know.
It's not working, that's lame.
It's a game from
I
2005.
had to take
I'm
the
gonna play the
clock
shit
word
out of it
out,
for you.
sorry.
Yeah, also she just said that.
I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? It's the court records.
Goodness.
Well, there's a possibility it may turn out that way, yeah. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be at retrial.
Free trial, yeah.
I was gonna call it a petrol for some reason.
No, yeah,
I'll
it
be
looked
at a
weird.
retrial meeting.
You're in petrol? You're in gas?
Aight, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers.
I love those.
I could really go for a good burger.
How many times has Mia said court records? Not enough.
Okay, we'll hit the usual joint.
A burger place called Court Records.
Burger place called Court Records. Aye, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see ya soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ouch.
That was the worst beep ever made.
Ow,
Ever.
weird.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 p.m.
Conversation recorded. How does she never do this? I wanted to do
September 5th,
here.
8:57 p.m. Thank you, law offices. Now, Miss Day.
Now, Miss Faye.
I'm sorry. Can I do a Donald Trump impersonation? Do I know how to do that?
Please don't. I'd rather not have to listen to that.
Yeah, fair enough. No, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you're a poor liar.
Well, you're a poor idiot.
What? I see it right over there. That must be the banker that swallowed those papers.
The banker.
That's how rich people
The
talk, right?
banker. How could you know?
Oh, you're not
Cogniferous.
cogniferous?
I guess.
Right, he
cognitive.
does words bad.
Just like me.
Gathering information is my business, you see.
Oh, there's just the court records in there. You don't want the court records. I should have been more careful.
Oh, my name is Faye. I'm so very sorry.
If you were sorry, you'd get the fuck out.
But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Is he going to turn me into a mime? Goodness.
Whack.
A thwack. What sweater dress? His hair.
Red, white, blue.
Yes, those are the
American.
colors of many flags, not just the American. Oh, this is so cute. I like it. That's a good
You look adorable.
a good
God, Chandra looks so freaking adorable.
I'm not even. That's not even me though. I'm cosplaying.
You're adorable. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and save the game and end the stream because Chandra and I haven't eaten yet. I need the num nums.
The Cheez-Its kind of
Please. I need the num in my the bell. My belly needs to. Goodness, I have no idea what will happen next. It's fucking mystery, man. Gotta stick around for the next episode. My Deuterino. My Nidorino. I'm naming my next Nidorino for you. That's not the correct. That's not
Nidorino.
There it is. No, bye though. All right, I love you all.
I love you guys.
I'll see you probably Saturday for the next stream.
Oh yeah, and
I appreciate you all.
we'll be doing Wig stream. Are we gonna? Is King still streaming? Are we gonna raid?
Oh yeah, let me see if Pink's still doing a streamy boy.
Because he was doing a big dig, and I think they do that for charity reasons too.
He sure is. We're gonna go raid King Agraf. All of you get your fine asses back here and come watch Mr. King Agraf with me.
Oh goodness, if they can hear him.
Oh, calm down, Mr. Man. Calm down.
Calm down,
Oh,
Mr. Man.
Calm down, you British beauty.
British beauty, just like Burb.
Right, raid King. How the hell do you spell your name, boy?
Argaraf. Yeah, Argaraf.
So, join me in kindly spamming.
He always does like kindly rate.
Okay, and back. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's his thing.
That is his thing. I gotta get over there. Goodness.
Right, I'm trying my best.
You got this. Oh, you're doing it on the OBS thing.
Copy. Yeah, because it's gonna do chat there.
Mm-hmm. What do we stream? What do we?
Ragdoll Raid.
Ragdoll Raid.
Ragdoll Raid.
Ragdoll Raid.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
I had King emotes so I could unlock it. What's it called?
Copy. Spam that.
Hang on, wait. I gotta unlock that.
But be gentle to King's chat. He's a wonderful man.
It won't. I mean, it won't let you spam.
It won't let you spam, but spam it. All right. Are we all ready?
Almost.
Come on, Yancey. You got a couple more seconds.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Thank you all for hanging out. Let's all enjoy a little bit of King.